All right, so obviously you figured out from the title that this video is about aliens and that they do actually exist. That's the truth. And the reason I know that is because statistics. The universe is infinite and we exist here, which means if it's infinite, someone else has to exist here too. So that's my proof. Now that we've clarified the fact that aliens exist, let's move on to why haven't we seen them yet? Well, first, I feel like you need to know where my credibility comes from. I have been invited to talk with Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I've been invited to speak on many other platforms, and I've always shot them all down because I've been too busy. But the reason why I have credibility on this subject is because I took a singular class in undergraduate university about aliens and where to find them. So, yep, that's my whole credibility. It's basically all there. That's why I'm the expert. So, in this class that I took, there's a few constants that you just have to know to understand the basic theory of where the aliens are and why haven't we seen them yet. So first, let's start with Albert Einstein. He said, basically, there's a universal speed limit. You can only go so fast in the universe, and it is light. Light is the fastest thing that we know of to traverse the entirety of the universe. And second, light transmits information. For example, what you're watching me on right now, phone, tablet, computer, whatever, the little pixels that you're seeing, I guess you don't see them because they're so put together. Each one is producing a very specific light: red, white, green, blue, black, something like that. And when you mix them all together and put them really close, it comes across as an image. It comes across as information. So if you have light that is bouncing off something, you can figure out what it is, for the same reason why we can see the sun, or we can see Mars or Jupiter. It's just light. It's a picture that we are taking in with our eyeballs. So basically, light can only travel so fast and it transmits information. So there's a little bit of a band around the Earth right now. And I guess you could say there are an infinite amount of bands for every second that exists that light has carried on further. But basically, we have to start getting into a little bit of a rationalization here. When would you consider humans became intelligent? You could start back when we first started making clubs, but honestly, ants, or you could even speed up to the time that we started cultivating our own food. But honestly, there are ants that have farms that pick things and plant things in order to get food. So agriculture is not one that came along not too long ago. I don't know, maybe 10,000 years or so, maybe a little longer. There is other human inventions that are a little bit past that. But if we're looking at it realistically, humans have been killing each other for as long as we've been alive, and our technology barely gets us off this planet. It sounds a lot like ants to me. So let's just say the creation of the smartphone is the first real piece of technology that can make humans smart. Uh, to some creatures, all we've done is finally created a not very effective version of a hive mind, but nonetheless, tablets and computers. Let's call that the big human invention that makes us smart enough to be considered realistically intelligent towards alien life. Now, going back to the whole light conversation we had before, there is now a band around the Earth, a circle that's constantly spreading out of light that has been shed and bounced off of the Earth that provides the information that we've created the first phone. So the day that we created the first phone and started using it, light started bouncing off the Earth 8.5 minutes after it came from the sun and heading out into space. And that band, how many years ago was that? Maybe 10 years ago? No, that's not right at all. Somebody knows when the phone was created. Let's just call it 50 to be safe. There is now a 50 light year band around the outside of the Earth of things that can now see that humans have the ability to create something of technological advancement. And it's not even that impressive. The most likely reason why we haven't seen aliens yet, if you haven't picked it up from the course of this video, humans wouldn't necessarily be considered smart enough to be even worthy of approaching. There's no point. We're basically ants on a ball of sand floating around in the world, in the universe we have no control over, and we have a very crappy version of a hive mind, and we still kill each other because we miscommunicate through our hive mind all the time. So, if that doesn't settle where the aliens are, they're somewhere out there waiting for us to prove that we are actually intelligent enough to be worth it to visit. That's got to be what it is. Or they're so far out there that they don't even know we exist yet, meaning like they don't even see things on our planet yet. There's still dinosaurs walking around. Subscribe for more alien stuff, I guess. I might do this again. Depends on how the video does. We'll see. I like making these videos, so maybe I'll make another one in the future. Goodbye.